Alright, perfect. So let's jump back in this airplane real quick and just get it fired up and stuff, and we can talk about some stuff going forward. Battery, we got voltage on both sides, so we turn on both sides there. And by the way, I'm rocking the default sounds on this. Let's go to nav. And we got ground power available, so we can bring on ground power. The screens are firing it up. Perfect. So we can go to nav 1, nav 2, and nav 3. Fire that up. Let's turn off the blower. Get rid of some of that overhead sound. Perfect. That's much better. I like that. And let's just initialize everything real quick too while we're at it. Init ref. And we are going EGCC to EDDF. Alright, IRS can align. And its flight number is so EasyJet 1547 is what we're running with. And EasyJet I learned is EZY. Zulu Yankee 1547. I can go here. And we'll put in the cost index on the cruise. Cruise level is going to be 370, so we can put that in right away. And I know that the cost index on this flight is going to be what? Cost index for this flight is 60. Oh, good. Good cost index. I like that. Perfect. Line on ref. Confirm a line. Good to go. Alright. Alright, so init page is done. Iris is going to be initted and aligned. I will come back and fill out the rest of the stuff here. So wait for all this stuff to come up. Awesome. Yeah, but we're flying EasyJet today. And I've never seen a livery this bright, man. Look at this thing. It is bright orange and white. But it looks good, and I like it. But yeah, I am not flying. Yeah, I am not flying with the BSS sound pack. I'm actually using the default sound pack because they did some updated modifications to it. So I want to see what that is all about and how good that is. So we're gonna fly with that today. Let's turn on the no smoking sign. Arm the emergency lights. Turn on the nav light to come on, and that's good for now. And also I'll just fire up the APU too, so we can get off of ground power as soon as possible. Alright, here's the APU is going to fire up. Let me see if they improved that sound, which they said they would. See if I can hear it fire up here. Curious to see what it sounds like. Come on. I should hear you. Yeah, apparently the guy who's working on the sounds for this airplane, he's a real first officer on A320. And so he records the sounds on his trips and then come back and update the airplane with it. And it's not a bad job. It's pretty close to what the flight factor is. Sorry, the BSS sound pack is. It's not bad at all. Yeah, that sounds good. Awesome. Turn on the APU bleed here. And we are good to go with the overhead for now. Alright, and those are already in the aligned position. Perfect. Alright, that's the AC because the blower is off. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Let's just bring up a couple things here. Right away, we can bring up our sim brief. The only thing is that whenever I update the airplane, all the mods that I make for it is gone, like the blue cockpit and the browser mod right here, but we just have to rock with that for now because you're coming out with updates all the time. I actually like that. So for now I don't mind logging into these things every time I log into the airplane, so we'll deal with that. Dispatch system, my flight plan. Alright, that is the second leg. Let's go to my flights, and let's go back to the previous one that I did. Look at all these flights that I have in here already. This one we can load, EGCC to EDDF. That's the one we're doing. There it is, and that's the EasyJet one, so we have that. Generate AOPF in that. Good to go. It's kind of dull. Let me turn up the brightness on that. John, who says you're typing too much in chat? No, you're not. You're typing enough, man. You're helping me out. You're my tech support. Don't let anybody tell you that. Is that the chat mod saying that you're typing too much in chat? Wow, I hope not. Alright, let's come over here and type in, bring up the charts. And we can go here, and also we have the flight already filled out. Let's look for all our flights. EGCC, EDDF. There it is. Perfect. And we can open the charts at Manchester. And we can open the airport chart. There it is. Perfect. Alright, perfect. So we got a couple of things up that we're going to need for this flight. And I guess the setup more than anything else of these flights are what takes the longest. Alright, good. So let's see where we're sitting on the runway here. We are sitting... Okay, alright, so we're at this gate. Alright, Pier C is where we are. Alright, let's get the setup out of the way. YouTube timed you out? Seriously? Alright, I gotta go look in the settings for the forum and see if there's a setting I can change. I didn't know that was even possible. So you got timed out. Oh, interesting. Well, thanks for letting me know, man. I'll let YouTube know that you are my tech support so we don't go through this anymore. Alright, let's pop this up and start out our plan. Let's come over here real quick. Put this in. This is a long flight plan. Europe has got some long flight plans, man. Seriously. The departure out of here, we don't have any SID again. For some reason they don't give me SIDs out of here. But we do have a runway. And we're going to be using runway 5 right. Okay, so start out with 5 right. And no SID, it just goes direct Sonics. So we're gonna go SONIX. Okay, and then from Sonics we go Lima 975 on an airway. Put that in there. Airway mismatch. Okay, how is that? Lima 975 from SONEX. Did I do the wrong thing? Oh, I mistyped that. That's SONEX. I see. Yeah. Oops, sorry. It's not SONIX, it's SONEX. So do SONEX. At least it's smart enough to let me know that something doesn't look right. That's good to know, because Sonic is probably like 1,000 miles away from here. We can clear this then. Good, there we go. Now from that, we can go airway Lima 975. There we go, perfect. And then DESIG, D-E-S-I-G. And from Desig, Lima 603. So there's a couple of airways here. Actually, more than a couple. And then from Lima 603 to Lamso, LAMSO. Now I know why a lot of guys want to have these air routes stored in the FMC and just bring it up, because it's a lot to type in. UL 603 is next. And then SOGPO, SOGPO. Wow. And then from SOGPO, UT149. Uniform Tango 149. This is all for hour-and-a-half flight. OTSTOP, OTSOP. OTSOP, OTSOP. Okay. I'm sure these have meanings to them. And from OTSOP, Tango 149. Jesus. And Limpi, L-I-M-P-I. Okay, I think I've met a record here on the actual amount of waypoints. I've typed in L-I-P-M-I, sorry. Yeah, this is definitely the longest flight plan I've typed in, and I'm not even going over the ocean anywhere. Yeah, I'll show the ortho again before we take off. I'll do a little once over on the scenery here on this airport so you guys can see it. Tango 150 is next. I guess this is the boring part, just filling in flight plan here. And Tango 150 to Rollis, R-O-L-I-S. And from Rollis, we have the, here's the arrival, Rolo 7S, or Roll 07S, perfect. That's a whole lot of waypoints. So in EDDF, our arrival is going to be 7 right for now. So the ILS 7 right Zulu or the ILS 7 right X-ray. So there's different ILSs. Are you kidding? We're going to do 7 right X-ray, 4,000 meter runway, and it's going to be Rolo 07F is the arrival. This is all new for me, guys. All new. Well, see that Rolo 7S is not here, so I'm assuming that we're gonna have to change the arrival on this thing. We're probably gonna have to change the arrival here to 7 right Yankee. Or ILS 7 right Zulu, I should say. Yeah, let's do it, because there's no other one after Zulu. ILS 7 right Zulu Yankee. Let's change that and then see if we have that star Rolo 7S. I am learning this stuff as you guys are seeing it right now. Never done a European flight before. So that doesn't work. 7 right X-ray. Let's change 7 right X-ray to 7 right Yankee then. Okay, that's 7 right Yankee right there. Rolly 12. Yeah, this. That's what it says, ROLO7S. Don't see that here. I do have the updated air rack. I'm not going to mess with this too long. Let me try one more thing. If that doesn't work, we're just going to stick with one of the other arrivals and see if that works out. 7 center, 7 left, 7 right X-ray, 7 right Zulu, X-ray Yankee Zulu. Let's try 7 right Zulu and see if that works. That's a localizer, and that's the ILS. ILS 7 right X-ray, ILS 7 right Zulu. Yeah, this, I'm gonna need clearance on this, right? But you know what? We're gonna go with it. Alright, here we go. That's the one we're gonna go with. We'll see if it makes sense. No transition. And let's just do this. Let's come over here to our screen real quick and just run through the flight plan and see if we have it right before we insert it. Let's go to plan. That's what we have a plan for. Alright, not a problem. And we're gonna skip through this thing. Go back to the temporary flight plan. So EDDF, and we're gonna get vectors, FFM, and then we're gonna get vectors, that's the end, I'm sorry. Here we go, start right here. EGCC, drive right, go north to Sonics, Desig, and we're gonna keep heading east, all the way to Channel, Lamso, and then we're gonna get into the airspace for okay. That's fine. So it overflies this runway. We're going to vector and come back around and land there. That's fine. We're going to insert that. We'll figure it out when we get there. Can't spend too much time on that. Not at all. But this is all a learning experience for me. It's so easy to fly in the States because you've been doing it forever. And you get used to all the SIDS and the stars. So this is a challenge, and I welcome this challenge.
Gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome aboard from a flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We're just getting the last of the luggage stowed on board, and we should be departing on time in just a few minutes. I will be speaking to you again later on, so thanks again and enjoy the flight.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's just deal with the weight and fuel here real quick and get out of here. Okay, let's see what we need as far as fuel is concerned. 7.3, 7351 into fuel. 7351. Gonna set that. Now, how much passengers are we looking at here on this flight? 123 passengers. That's almost full. 123. Set that. Got a few empty seats. And so right now, aircraft has 53.0 in the zero fuel weight. And we're going to need, for zero fuel weight, 56. So we need 3 more kilo on the cargo here. So make that 4. Set. And so now we have 56. Perfect. Alright, we're good with the weight and balance. That's all set. And let's go ahead and just remove the fuel truck for now. And let's do our init ref, or perf. Sorry, the init ref, there it is. Good to go. Request fuel, good, 56.1, that's good. So fuel prediction is going to be good, and it's in. And so now we can go to here. Alright, that's good. And we'll do our perf. And 5,000 feet is a transition altitude in Europe, I think. If anybody knows better, correct me, please. Let's know that. Let's look at our perf data. Trim is up 1.2. So 1/up 1.2. So it's a flap 1 takeoff. Flex it to 45. Want to hear those engines spool up nice. There we go. Transition altitude is good. V2 137, VR 133, and 131 on the V1. Good to go. Alright. That's all set. So we're in manage mode. We're going to go to 5,000 on the initial climb out. There we go. Good to go. And let's go ahead and turn on all the fuel pumps here. So we're almost ready to get out of here. Basically everything is set with the airplane. Let me real quick show the ortho scenery outside of Manchester. The ortho on the airport ground is from the developer, but everything outside of that, the parking lots, the trees and stuff, that's all ortho that I downloaded. ZL 18 and 19. And as you could tell, it's very detailed because these are ortho homes. This is the actual, or the gen homes, but these are orthophoto homes right here. But it's pretty out here, I gotta tell you that. Look at all the different farmlands. Look at the train going through the hedgerows and stuff. Is this a golf course? Yeah, it looks like a golf course right there. Yeah, that is a golf course. Yeah, seriously nice. And you can see the city, man. Look at that. It's a nice, like a size city, city of Manchester around everything. And just the rolling hills and stuff. Well, it's not bad. It's pretty. It is pretty. So it's a mixture of the autogen and the orthophoto scenery. Not bad. There's another golf course right there. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need another hard drive. I'm out of hard drive space now, and I've only have a small part of England and Germany. I don't have any more. And then this airport is UK 2000. What's the Southwest doing in Manchester? That's not right. That's not good. But it's not a bad airport. What do we got here? What is this thing? Is that a gas station? Yeah, that's a gas station. Probably a BP gas station. Yeah, but it's not bad for like, what, 14 euros I pay for this thing? It's not bad looking at all. Not bad. But that's it. Alright, let's jump outside real quick and get rid of all this stuff around the airplane. Let's get rid of the fuel truck. Move that, I can drive away. And then we can get rid of the cargo loaders. Back one, front one. Close up the airplane. Alright, jump back inside and call up the pushback truck. Let's see where we are on the airfield. Yeah. We'll leave the door open for now. No, not that map. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Wow. So this is actually a Google Earth photo of the airport itself. And I'm sitting right at this gate right here. This is pretty sweet. Oh man. Got a Burger King in the airport. Ethod, JD Sports, the parking lot. So this is a real ortho photo. Ah, this is cool. Nice. I like that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the chart itself and see where we are. And so we're going to be pushing nose right. because we're going to be taking off. Was it 5 left or... Yeah, it's got to be 5 left. 5 left takeoff. Yeah, so we're going to be pushing nose to the right, somehow taxi out on Lima, down to Bravo, and down to the airport here. Make sure that's the 5 left we had for departure. Yeah, it had with us on 5 right, so we're going to do 5 left. It's alright, we'll update that. Let's call for the pushback and do a nose right pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Alright, I want to go here somewhere. I think that's going to be good enough. Where are the taxi areas? Okay, so those are the whole short lines. So we can go here and then go here. Holding point. I think that's good. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, we'll work with that. We'll figure it out. Probably have to make a left and come back, but we're going to work with that there.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, tow's driving up. I said we're going to be taking off 5 left. Let me just come down to the flight plan real quick. Change that. We got it at 5 right. We're going to do a departure and do 5 left. Temporary flight plan. There's a discontinuity. Let's do clear. Sonics. Insert. Check takeoff data. We're fine. Alright, so since they're driving up, let's go ahead and close up the door here and get out of here. Remove that. It's good. Alright, keep that to monitor. And here's the truck coming up. Let's turn off the ground power. We don't need that anymore.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Turn off the ground power. We don't need that. Good. And then we can turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. And we can turn on the beacon light. All the fuel pumps are already on. That's good. The bleed is on. Good. And we can go to squawk. Do all traffic, TARA, and go to full on the, here we go, perfect. What's up, Black Knight? Welcome aboard, man. No problem, Aaron. I love using EasyJet. Mustafa, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Hopefully the air bridge will move, otherwise you you rip the winglet off. El Nero had a winglet taken off by a building while being pulled to the standing San Francisco. I saw that. Can't believe those guys made such a long flight and then almost had the winglet being pulled off. That was crazy. I did see that. Wow. I don't know what they were thinking. Alright, here goes the jet bridge.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Yeah, we're going to taxi here. Okay, perfect. And it's funny because if that wing ever was hit, I know for a fact that that airplane is done. They have to do such a big check on it to make sure they didn't tear up the wing root, but hey. Alright, ignition. Turn that on. Make sure it's ready to go. There it is. And we can start engine number 2. And let's listen to these modified sounds and see what we have. Hey, Adrian Snipe God, welcome aboard, man. What's going on? Giovanni Neptune, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy the flight here that we're about to do. Alright, that's engine number 2 starting up. We'll just wait for the hydraulics to kick in. Then we'll go start engine number 1. That sounds good. That engine sounds good. I like that. Alright. Engine number 2 is good. Let's go ahead and bring up engine number 1. Make sure we have a rotation on it. Yes, we do. And let's watch it turn over right there. Perfect. What's up, Giovanni, man? Thanks a lot. Welcome to the chat and the stream. Hey, we're new to Flight Sim, Giovanni. So, welcome. I just watched everybody stream, watch YouTube videos, and learn what to do, how to get these things running right. So, we're all new to it at some point. Alright, he's gonna pull me forward, I think, to here. I think that's what I did. Or I hope that's what I did. Alright, starter cutout and number 2. And it looks like engine is stabilized. That's good. We can turn off the ignition. Awesome. Good to go. Where is he taking me? Is this where I asked him to take me? Really? I guess I did. Huh. I guess that's a holding point. Actually, you're going to have to just make a left turn and go back out. It's fine. He was doing exactly what I asked him to, even if it was right or wrong. So, that's good to go. Alright. And we're all set there.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Standing by. Lowering me down there. Good to go. Alright, a couple of things that we need to do here. Alright, so taxi for us. So actually we can go left Delta down to Bravo to 5 left. Okay, good. That's what we're going to be doing. Let's go to flap 1 for takeoff. Flap 1 takeoff. Let's set the ground spoilers. Auto brake to max. That is good. And then when he disconnects, we can do a check. Let's also go back to SimBrief and
Is
check.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks, sir. Just checking the ATIS for it's weather briefing. There you go, IKEA. Altimeter is going to be what? Here we go. Where is my weather briefing for Manchester? I see it. Weather says London. Should be Manchester. Oh, here we go. Manchester. QNH 1021. Wind 0409 knots. Okay, 1021 on the altimeter. Good, good. 1021. Perfect. Where's my better pushback? Alright, he's gone. He didn't even look. He's driving away from my airplane. Alright, buddy. See ya. You missed Arthur again, John? Not a problem, man. Let's go out the airport here and just zoom all the way back. On the airport grounds, it's part of the scenery, but like areas like this, that's ZL19 outside. And it's on top of the auto gen for the homes. Like this is all order photo. Yeah, there's a couple of golf courses that we found along with the parking lots. But I like the, let's see. I like the little land with the hedges around it. Here's a golf course. Here's one golf course right here that we have. It's probably a 1, 2, 3. It's like a 19-hole golf course right there. And it's mostly just land around with streets with the hedges around it, you know. Not a lot of homes. And then some farmland out here. And there's another golf course somewhere out here that we saw too. Here it is right here. No, that's not it. But it's not a bad ortho scenery. Look at that. That's the city all the way around. But the city is just smaller homes, I think. It's not like the States. Look at this traffic circle. It is busy. No worries, man. I understand. That traffic circle is busy right there. There's tons of cars going around. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad indeed. And look at that. This airport's got a lot of parking around it, I notice. A whole lot of parking. Just everywhere is just parking around it and stuff. So, and this right here, I love. I can't make it out whatever it says, but it's there in real life. It says I love something. Not sure. Alright, so we are going, since we're zoomed out, this is our runway right here. So we're going to make a left, taxi across, and then go down Bravo, and then we're going to take off. So that's basically the departure briefing for us. Yeah, it is impressive, and I like it. So let's go to our airplane, make that immediate left turn, and head out. And for you guys who are just joining me, we're in EasyJet. We are heading over to Frankfurt. We are already fired up the airplane. We are good to go and ready. And we actually did not do our safety demo. And we can do that. Let's also do our checks.
May we have your attention, please, for the following presentation about safety on board. Your hand luggage must be placed in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
All right, and we can do left,
in front of the bulkhead seats
right,
or the emergency
down,
exits. For
up,
safety reasons, the use
rudder
of
left,
any electronic
rudder
devices
right,
is prohibited during taxiing, takeoff, and landing.
and we are good to
Personal
go there.
electronic
All right,
equipment,
and then
such
we
as
can do the
telephones
config
and
takeoff
wireless
test.
transmission devices may not be used at any time
And
during
we
the
have
flight.
all greens, config
Please
takeoff
fasten your
normal.
seatbelt now
And
as
let's
we're
go.
taking off.
We're going to make an immediate left turn.
Because turbulence can occur unexpectedly, you are obliged to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated, until the aircraft comes to a full stop after landing. Whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is on, the use of the lavatories is not permitted. For takeoff and landing, make sure that the back of your seat is in a fully upright position and that your tables are folded away. Secure infants with the infant's belt, which will be distributed by your flight attendant if needed. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted at any time on board. Smoking in the lavatories is dangerous.
All right, so we are on Taxi Bay, Quebec, and we're going to make a right on Bravo.
If cabin pressure is lost, oxygen masks will be released automatically.
I actually also
Hold
need
the
to do a
mask
brake
towards your
check and a
face and
reverse
cover your
thrust
nose
check
and
too.
mouth. Then help
Unlike the
children
last time
and
when we
other
landed,
passengers.
didn't have any brakes. Okay, brakes are
In
working
case of
fine.
impact
Perfect.
on land or water,
And let's make sure
position
the
yourself as
reversers
shown
are
on the
throttle.
screen.
Yes,
You
they
may
are.
use either
We're good to
position.
go.
To
Awesome.
evacuate the aircraft, follow the
Reverses
illuminated
off.
escape path markings.
And we can keep
The
moving again.
emergency exits are identified by exit signs and are located as shown on the screen and the safety on board card. Your life jacket is located under your seat or below the armrest. Hold the life jacket over your head and attach the strap. Do not inflate your life
United
jacket until you
777
leave
right
the
there off to my
aircraft.
left. Made a long trip
Hold the
over to
strap
Manchester.
until the life jacket is properly adjusted.
All
If
right,
the life
this
jacket
is
does not
taxiway
inflate or
Bravo, I
needs
want to
more
say.
air, blow through the rubber tube.
And that's the runway
Infant
there.
life
Let's
jackets
make
will be
sure.
distributed if required.
Yes,
In
it is.
case
So
of
we need to make a
emergency
right
on water,
turn
the evacuation slide will
here.
serve as rafts.
Yeah.
The safety on board card shows the various
Did I
procedures
do that wrong?
and the use
Might have.
and location of
Fine.
the safety equipment. Please study the card carefully. In an emergency, you must follow the orders given by the crew. Thank you for your attention.
You are welcome.
Für weitere Informationen wenden Sie sich bitte an Ihr Kabinenpersonal. Im Notfall müssen Sie sich an die Anweisungen der Besatzung halten. Wir danken für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Pour de plus amples informations, veuillez vous adresser à votre personnel de cabine. En cas d'urgence, vous devez suivre les instructions de l'équipage. Nous vous remercions de votre attention. Per ulteriori informazioni, la preghiamo di contattare il
This is
personale di
Bravo coming
cabina.
up. Perfect.
In
Let's make
caso
a
di
quick right
emergenza è
and go to the end
obbligatorio
of the runway.
seguire le istruzioni dell'equipaggio. La ringraziamo per la sua attenzione.
All right. Our safety briefing is done. We didn't put on taxi lights, but we can do it now. That's good. Everything else that we need to get done is done. And we're going to taxi all the way to the end of the runway here, and we'll be good. Perfect. Oop, can't see. There we go. $15 knot taxi, that's not bad. At least I'm not over speeding the airplane. Nice livery, nice airplane. Perfect. Perfect, Mundo. You are aware that the scenery around EGL can be really intense as you have London City and Gatwick close in proximity to each other. Ah, thanks for that, Black Knight. Didn't even know that. Your system, what is your system? Ah, my system specs? Really weak, believe it or not. The best thing I have in the system, well, it's not the best thing, but I only have a 3.2 gigahertz processor, and then I have a 1050 Ti graphics card, and that with 4 gigabytes of video memory. But John told me that there's a new 1050 out that has 3 gigabytes of memory, but really faster than the card that I have. So hey, you know, what can I tell you? It all comes down at this point to me is how you tune the system to make it run. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn on the strobe. Runway turn off, land light, taxi light is max, and we can turn off the APU bleeds and kill the APU and ding the cabin. Let them know we are about to join the runway 5 left and take off out of here. Slow down. Just stop here for a second and make sure everything is good before we get on runway here. No problem, Mert. Sinaz. Yes, Mr. Sinaz. Welcome aboard, man. Thanks. Any question is good for me. Ask as much as you want. Alright, so flap set. Auto trim is on. Takeoff config is normal. And we are ready to go. Cabin has been warned. So let's slowly get on the runway here. We are good to go. Yep. Alright, let's go. And we can start the clock here. I don't see anything. Let's turn on a terrain radar.
Left.
Alright, so we're going to manually fly this thing for as long as possible. Then we give it to the autopilot when we reach to a certain altitude. You ready? Any objections? Alright, 40%. Man flex. SRS, here we go. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
80 knots checked.
V1, rotate.
V1. Nose coming up, 15 degrees. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, a little touchy there. What happened? Alright. Of course we went to toggle lock, no problem. Keep it up right there. Perfect. And let's keep toggle lock going. And let's watch our climb out. Alright. Nose down, 15. And we're going to make a left turn out here shortly. And let's put the gears up. Gears coming up. Perfect. And let's make the left turn. And let's put it back in the climb mode. As we make the left. Turn on the auto throttle. Good to go. Throttle climb. Good. Oh, look at the ortho out there. That is beautiful. Alright, let's give it some nose down and get it back on flight directors. Follow those. Alright, hitting 5,000 feet. Let's take it up to 12. Until we get clearance. Good. 12,000 feet. Perfect. And we're still following our flight directors. We can go to flap 1 and flap up. Next, extend the range on this. Good to go. Alright. So airplane is under control. And we are still in manual flight. And manage mode. Good. Good to go. Alright, let's go over to autopilot 1. That'll follow the flight director and speed up to 250 knots and keep the climb going.
Altimeter setting.
And we're already at standard. There we go. Because in the States it's 18,000 feet, but here it's like 6,000 feet. Here we go. Alright, perfect. Yeah, Church Saint, we got the ortho right this time. Yes, we did. We had an issue yesterday, but now we're good. Look at downtown, man. Wow. Wow, it's busy over here. You are right. Right you are. It is busy over here with all the different scene and stuff. Just looking at the scenery here. Here's our airport, I think. No, it's not. Yeah, it is very frame intensive over here, around here. It definitely is. Wow. Alright, let's watch our altitude. Speed's good. We are still climbing. And 10,000 we can bring off some of these lights. Dig the cabin. Crew. And now we're going to speed up in our climb. And let's go to our final cruise altitude. And go to manage climb and manage speed. There go. And we're going to flight level 370. That's what I was looking for. Thank you very much for the subscription, Mertz. Simnaz, thanks for joining me on the stream, man. I appreciate it. Good to go. Alright, so aircraft is climbing nicely, following the flight plan, speeding up to our climb speed of, looks like 310 knots. That's good. And just making all the turnouts and stuff. Now we're out over the hills over here. Yes, we are. John, new sub, no floaties. Yeah, I do watch Captain Canada, man, so it's no problem if he uses phrases in here. As long as I don't use them, you can use them. No floaties to you. Yeah, these engines sounds good, though. Engines sound really good. I like that. Sounds raspy. Wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. That is beautiful. I like that look right there. And don't forget, guys, if you like the stream here, hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. Man, it makes such a difference when you have ortho scenery when you're flying. Such a big difference. Yes, Aaron, this is an old A320. It's based off an older version of the software and everything. That's what the developer said. But they're going to be working on making it more modern once they get all the kinks out of it. And once they get everything straightened out where it's working perfectly. So, yeah, but this is an older version, so to speak. Second here, turn that off. Perfect. I gotta take a screenshot of this. That's gonna be for the video here online. HR Saint, you're right. You can't hear the BBS sounds for the engine because I updated the airplane and that took out the BBS sounds. So this is the stock sounds of the airplane itself. And so it's not as raspy as the BBS sounds, but you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Gonna have to learn my European cities, man, to see where we are, because here's another city right there, major one too. Alright, let's see where we are. We are at flight level, we're only at 18,000 feet. Climb speed is good. Let's extend the range on this. Perfect. And cabin altitude is good. It is climbing. Temperature in the cabin is a little bit warm for my liking, so let's go ahead and turn it down just a little, get it down to like 22°C. That's good. We can disarm the brakes there, so ground spoilers are disarmed. It's not bad with the cloud shadows on X Enviro here. Gotta say that much. That is nice to see. Got clouds over here. Look at the shadows on the ground from it. That is good. And if we go over to map, show us where we are, where we're flying over. So we just flew over Rotherham. That's Rotherham. That's where we just flew over. That's why. And Sheffield was off to our right also. Okay. So that's what we saw from the right wing. It's good, man. Rotherham, Sheffield. Oh, these colors are pretty. Are these for real? It's ortho scenery, but look at these yellows, man. Wow. I like this. I like this a lot. There's an airfield right there. You can see the ortho line. I guess two different source. EasyJet has more than 350 A320s. Wow. Are they the largest airline? Are they the airline that has the most A320s? Because that's a lot. 350. Wow. That sounds like Southwest in the United States have the most 737s. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. She goes. Perfect. You should download XMapper if you are on Android or iOS. Follow your flight. You'll see the city you're flying above. Oh, really? XMapper. Got an iPhone. So go in the App Store and look for XMapper. Let me check that out real quick. Hold on. XMapper. There's an XMapper Lite and an XMapper Pro. So XMapper Pro is $299, and then the Lite is free. Oh, awesome! I like that. I'm gonna definitely look into it. I'm gonna download it and mess around with it here. Giovanni Neptune, huge no floaties to you. Welcome, sir. Hey man, I don't want to be sued for copyright infringement from Captain Canada. He's a good simmer. I like him. Alright, and let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, I will be turning off the seatbelt signs shortly. We've got a top-notch cabin crew to serve you, and they should be able to begin that great service very soon.
So get the Pro. HR saying, okay, I'll get the Pro. $299, it's worth it. So I'm looking at the XMapper. You can actually change frequencies on this thing. Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Nice. All right. Nice. All right. Smooth flight today. I don't see any turbulence, which is good. Cabin temperature went down to 23 Celsius. That's what I like. Awesome. All our lights are set the way it's supposed to be. Good to go. So hopefully, guys, tomorrow I won't be able to stream, but hopefully I'll be jumping on an A320 and see if I can grab some takeoff videos or some wing views or something like that, either pictures or video off the flight. I'm going to be jumping on JetBlue tomorrow, all goes well, and do a 3-hour flight. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can get a window seat. I haven't gotten the seat yet on it, so we'll see. But if I could, I'm going to grab some nice video. That's actually what I want to do. I want a wing view like this. Something like this I can grab. Either the front of the wing or back of the wing. Do a takeoff and landing and get a nice video on it. And if I do, definitely going to put it on YouTube so you guys can see. But that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, this time. Okay, Black Knight, so you're saying basically they're slightly off color and might have to be slightly edited to bring out the real color in the ortho. Orbix is working on a UK unit which should take up the entire UK. Interesting. It's going to be a big hard drive space hit though, yeah, you're probably right. But we'll see, man. If they come out with something nice and it's worth it, I'll definitely get it. So Aaron, you're saying, yeah, so EasyJet is the biggest low-cost airline in EU and have the A320 family only. Yeah, nice. Very nice. So that's basically just like what Southwest does in the States. They're the biggest low-cost carrier in the States, and they have all 737s, the most in the world, I think. Okay. John, so you want me to record the flight on my phone and then live stream it? Hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, if I get good cell phone coverage inside the cabin and I have a window seat, I would definitely try to live stream the takeoff. It would be interesting. We'll see. And Black Knight says, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Yeah. Wow, that haze is killing us now. There's scenery below that, but it's just hazy out. We can't see anything. Oh, yep, there is definitely scenery below this. X-Enviro decides, hey, you know what? No scenery for you. Any trails? No trails? Nope. One more screenshot. Good. Grab that. Or maybe one from the sunny side. Yeah, that's even better. Like that. Southwest. No, I'm sorry. JetBlue has Wi-Fi. I haven't been on JetBlue a long time. I think they do. Might have to purchase it. My carrier for my cell phone gives me free Wi-Fi if you have, I want to say GoGo in flight. I don't remember. Yeah. But if there's Wi-Fi on the plane, even better. But taking out of Fort Lauderdale, which I'm leaving from, usually have good cell signal there, so might be good enough to get signal up to maybe like 3,000 feet or so, I'm hoping. We'll see, but I'll see if I can get a live stream going. Just want to get a window seat, man. Where are we? You know what? We are already out over the ocean. That's why. That's why we don't see land. Alright, so we're coming up to Norwich, off our nose, then across into the Netherlands, and head out over the ocean. Good to go. Alright, so we are fine. 370. We got a ways to go. We are climbing at 1,000 feet a minute. Flight level 370. Let's see when our top of descent is going to be. That's the top of climb. We might be a little bit ambitious here with the climb out for 370. We might have to cap it at 350. Oh, here we go. Top of descent, 1551. So we're going to be descending in about, let's see, 35 minutes or so. Okay, all right, not bad. We will take that. Yeah, so we can keep the 370. Should be fine. We reached the limit of the terrain. Let's bring it back to 20 miles out. Good. Yeah, John, I got T-Mobile, man. I like them. I've had them for a while. You're good. I have unlimited data. That's the thing. So if I do have a stream going, I don't worry about how much data I'm using on my phone. It just works. It works good. I like it. Is it time for HQ trivia? You Broadway Blues if you sign up for HQ. A lot of the southeast of the UK is covered by clouds. There's, however, an area in the English Channel that's cloud-free. What are you using to look at your weather briefing, Black Knight? Let's see if XNBauer gets that right. Let's see if they do justice. Well, looking ahead right now, here's a clear area here. So, what do you know? I mean, this looks kind of horrible, and this over here, but I do have a clear area ahead. It is cloud-free, all right? Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous right there. Sun popping through the clouds. More ortho stuff to look at. Nice, nice. Yeah, when I come back, I'm definitely gonna have to buy. I'm gonna buy a 2 terabyte hard drive. I think that's gonna be sufficient for me to complete the world, or most of the world, with ortho. Actually, I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm gonna start with a 2 terabyte external hard drive. This is all ZL15 right here on the overfly areas. It's no need for me to go higher than that. That just looks good from altitude. And one ZL15 tile is literally about 1 gig. It's not bad. Is when I get to the airport areas I make it good. UK METAR radar. UK MET radar. Okay, nice. That's what you're using for the clouds. Yeah, I'm gonna need something like that for the UK. I don't have anything like that. SkyVector for the United States does not give me weather briefing for Europe. This is gorgeous now. Look at that. Look, look, look. Oh, perfect. Look at that right there. We're looking at it. That is nice. I use 24 for my masks, so it comes I guess 24 meters or whatever from the shoreline, so it doesn't cut it off, so it shows the, like the beach areas and stuff. Still playing around with it though, but that is nice, man. That is nice to look at. Okay, this is a screenshot. Another one. Again. We're going to use this for something else. Yeah, I guess X Enviro is right. There is an area of clear area over the channel. Perfect. Yeah, we think we need to turn off the fast seatbelt sign here in a minute. I just want to just stare out the window at this stuff. That is brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, I use these screenshots for my desktop screensaver, and it rotates through all these, and I've had people look at it and go, where'd you get a picture like that? Who took that off a real airplane? I'm like, no, that's a simulator. It's not real. You're like, really? I'm like, yep. But the ground looks so real. I'm like, yeah, it's actually actual ground photos. But it's very nice, man. Very, very nice. All right. Let's see, 35. We can turn on fast seatbelt sign. Let's do that. Seatbelt sign is off. The map, I don't want that.
Ladies and gentlemen from flight deck, I'm turning off the seatbelt signs at this time. However, as we cannot predict when there may be unexpected turbulences ahead, you should always do as we do up front and keep your seatbelt fastened when you are in your seat. Enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Yeah, this engine has the right humming bass sound. It's exactly how it sounds when it's in flight. Do I like more the A320neo? Yes, I do. But unfortunately, we don't have one, at least not yet. You know, it's coming. I have the engine mod with the IAE engines and all the thing, and then the Sharklets, but we don't have a proper neo. But I like the neo, definitely. Yeah, this is the only one we can get our hands on right now in X-Plane, is the older one. Let's do a little bit of flight planning here. We are still over the channel. Let's go to browser. Turn it off. Let's go back to our flight. Here we are. So we're almost halfway. At this point, we would be crossing over from London radar to Amsterdam radar. We're right in the middle right here. Okay, so that's where we are. Good to go. Let's pull up the charts for Frankfurt. Okay, we have the airport for Frankfurt. And what is going to be our approach in Frankfurt? We're doing the Rolo S7 right, or something like that. So at least we can have the approach for 7 right. 7 center, 7 center, 7 left. ILS Z, or localize the Z, 7 right. Okay, good. Alright, so here we are. So 7 right is the outer runway. Let me check the airport and see where 7 right is. Make sure that's going to be correct at least. So 7 right is this one. Yeah, that would be appropriate runway to land on. The left one would be for departure. So 7 right is correct. It is a 13,000 foot runway, so we can roll it out really good and it's going to be fine. Ikwanul Akbar, welcome aboard, man. This is not the Aerosoft. This is the Flight Factor A320. This is X-Plane. X-Plane 11, and this is the Flight Factor. Beautiful aircraft, beautifully modeled. Lots of people love it. If you have X-Plane, you have to get this, definitely. So it is a nice airplane. Here it is. Look at how the sunlight touches it. And we're flying the EasyJet. We are heading over to Frankfurt on this thing. Oh, look at her roll. Nice. Yeah, so this is this is the Flight Factor. Alright, where I was planning, so we're landing on 7 right, Frankfurt. That's perfect. We have the ILS up. Now, the one thing that we had a problem with was the approach itself. And we actually have to go here and see if what we have set up. Let's go over the plan real quick. I want to run through this. Let's see where we are. Let's do that and that. I forgot I can pop these things out. Let's move this over here. And let's run through and see if we have... give me a second. Here we go. Alright. That's what I want to see. No, come on. Come back. There we go. Okay, so we come from Rollis. And we go across the airport, vectors over, head south, and get vectored all the way back around to land on 7 right. Okay, I see. You know what? That's fine. We'll follow this approach. I like this approach. Okay. So we're briefed on it. It's perfect. So pretty simple, based on what we're looking at, is FFM, cross the airport, make a right, come back out, land. I like that. We're going to run with that. That's perfect. Perfectamundo. Your question to me, Ikwanul, include the iPad? Absolutely. This is included in the airplane. And it works very good. It's got all the service data for the airplane, the ground power, the fuel, the passenger load, and the cargo load, and all that stuff. You have the performance data for the airplane. It also has checklists, which I don't use. Has a browser, which is a real browser, which I have my flight plan loaded in from SimBrief. Also have charts from Navigraph. We can even put up VATSIM on this. Let's go to VATtastic and see if we can find our flight. And this is fully working. So you would like this. And alright, so that's the States. That was New York, Long Island. Let's go over to Europe. We're over here. See if we can find our flight. And here we are right here. This is us right here. I think that's us. Is it? Or are we still over the channel? I am logged into VATSIM, aren't I? You know what? I'm not. Look at that. I am not logged in. Whoa, I completely forgot about that. We are EZY. EasyJet. No wonder I didn't see any traffic. It's fine. Let's connect. Good to go. No problem. You're welcome, Iqwahul. Plug in X-Squat box. Preferences. Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, what should be popping up here soon? But anyway, yeah, it's got everything. You can set settings for the airplane. Different states for the airplane you can save on the map. Here we are. Which is like a Google map thing. So you can zoom in on this. We're going to be flying over Amsterdam here coming up shortly. But yeah. This is a nice airplane to have if you have X-planes. So go grab it if you don't have it, man. So here we are coming up towards Amsterdam on the shoreline coming into view, which is sweet. Land ho! While that's coming up, I'm going to look up the ATIS information for Frankfurt and see what it looks like. I just love orthophoto scenery, man. It makes it so real. Too bad I can't zoom in with X and bar because it makes everything cloudy, but I guess you can't zoom in real life, can you? See that river right here? There it is right here. Wow. Nice. Code up to Haarlem, H-A-A-R-L-E-M. Haarlem and Amsterdam should be coming up over. Okay, cool. Nice indeed. Yeah, it's very nice. Like it a lot. Wow. Equanul, he said it's too expensive for college students. Yeah, it is expensive. But, you know, it's one of those things. If you drink coffee, just save up for a month's worth of coffee and you can get this, honestly. Think about it. You pay like $3-4 for a cup of coffee. Stop drinking coffee like a month or two and you have the money to buy this. Compared to the Aerosoft, which is, this is only $90. Aerosoft is about 130, 140 bucks. Yeah, you want to, you know, but one plane at a time, that's all you need. Nice. Look at that waterway inlet there. Okay, weather for EDDF 0207 knots. Okay, perfect. So the runway selection is right. Cav, okay. So we have very, 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 very good weather. And the QNH is 1018. Perfect. And the temperature is 16 C. Perfect. Thank you, Black Knight. I appreciate that, man. Oh, let's watch this waterway come over. Come on, X-Enviro. Why are you doing that to me? You just killed my scenery there. It was looking so beautiful before. Man. I hope they get an update for X-Enviro soon. And not take another 8 months like they did the last time. Hopefully, because we definitely need an upgrade for the software, man. It's not cutting it. Not cutting it at all. Amsterdam is off to our left. We can't see it, of course, because X-Enviro says so. It's all good. Richard Royal, welcome, man. Hello and goodbye. I have to go. We'll watch this later. Alright, no problem, man. Catch a stream later on. Thanks for joining me on the stream. Appreciate it. See you later. Alright, let's check out, since we can't see much. Top of descent is coming up. Did we miss top of descent? I think we might have. Yeah, I think we might have missed top of descent here, not paying attention. So we are going to be high. Okay, let's do this. Thank you guys for letting me know that we missed our top of descent. Alright, let's take this bird down. Our engine is slowing down. We're going to be nosing down here soon. Actually, did we miss it? 15, 50, 15, 52. You know, I don't think we did. Not bad. Okay, let's go to 340 then. Nah, we didn't miss top of descent. I thought we missed it. You have an A320 at 31,000 feet, a couple of minutes ahead. Let's see. Yes, we have. There he is. And he is going to, where's he going? He's going to EDDF also. What's his ground speed? Let's see. 373 knots ground speed. And we are doing 440 knots. So we're going to catch him up. We are going to catch him. All right, 52:30. All right, so we have top of this in 20 minutes. I was a little premature there. Sorry about that. So we're still good to go. So we have 132 miles to go for top of descent. 131 miles. Okay. So we're good to go. We just descend a little bit to 340. That's cool. We can live with that. Let's see, do we have a, yeah, we have a slight, not a headwind, like a crosswind, 26 knots, it's not bad. 443 across the ground, 455 true air speed, so that's not bad at all. Yeah, the BSS sound pack does sound better in the flyby though, that is true. I'm going to reinstall that tonight once this is done. Oh yeah, what I wanted to look at was the approach that I put in here. So I can pull that up. What was that? EDDF 107, okay, perfect. Alright, and what were the stars here? It was a rollless and Onoco 7S. I think that's what I filed. Let's take a look at that and see if that's the one that we're doing. So we can have it as a reference. Yeah, this is the one that I filed, but I couldn't file it in the flight plan. It's a rollless 07S, which came this way, did a downwind leg and came back in, which was kind of crazy. And then there's the Onoco here that came in, did a downwind and came back around. But we're doing a completely different one from this. It wasn't the rollless. And now I'm trying to remember which one we did for the arrival. It was the Rolly 2H. That's what we did. The Rolly 2H is Rolis 25S. Man, these are confusing for me. Wow. Yeah, maybe I gotta check that nav database because I don't see this. There's a Rolis and an Onaco 2S, Roly 2N. I did a Roly 2H, and I don't see it here. There we go, Roly and Onaco 2H. Okay, there it is. I think it's this one, perhaps, that we did. Where to look at here? All right. So the Roly goes to the airport. Wow. Alright guys, I am a complete noob and novice, and I am not afraid to admit it when it comes to doing flight plans and SIDS and stars in Europe. I have no idea what I'm looking at, so yeah, this I'll just follow the flight director on this one with the Roly 2H the way they drew it, and that might not be the actual accurate representation of what it's supposed to be, but we're gonna run with that. Just because. Oh, we have ortho here and non-ortho. Aaron, what airline do you like in real life? In the United States here, Southwest. I like Southwest. I like the 737s. I like them a lot. And that's all they fly. As far as Airbus is concerned, this is the only Airbus I've ever flown in any sim. Never flown an Airbus in a sim before. And I'm appreciating it right now and learning it. Before this, you wouldn't get me in an Airbus in any sim. I was like, I don't like it. But this one was quote-unquote study level, so I like it. But my favorite airline in real life in the States is Southwest. Definitely. First Officer Phil, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I am doing fine, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And yes, I have been checking out your videos, so keep them up, man. Do that Montego Bay arrival I was telling you about. That has the mountains and the oceans in the background. You'll like it. It's good for the kind of videos that you do. You guys check out First Officer Phil's channel. He does a lot of good small short videos of arrivals and stuff like that, and it's pretty good. I like it. Raging Pilot, welcome, man. How you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you very much, and thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, we are over here in Europe. We are in EasyJet. We went from Manchester in England. Now we're going to Frankfurt. Frankfurt, Rhine-Main. And then from Frankfurt, we're going to go back to not Manchester. We're going to go back to London Heathrow. Oh. So Raging Pilot, you're 8 and you changed your name? Alright, cool, man. No problem. I'll remember that. Thanks anyway. Thanks for letting us know. See? John just subbed to your channel, First Officer Phil. That is cool. Good deal. We got some scene reloading in here. It is hitting my frames hard.
the flight deck, your captain here. Between a world below and some great cloud formations, we have a lovely view outside the aircraft today. Mother Nature at her best.
What city is this? How we're making a right turn over? Interesting. So right now I'm using the two add-ons that has the highest frame rate hit on the sim. XNVAR 1.09 and the Flight Factor. Right now they're the two most demanding frame rate hungry add-ons for X-Plane. Yeah, definitely they are. Both of them combined will bring your sim to a halt. Alright, top of descent, 80 miles to go. Enter destination data. Absolutely, we will do that. Alright, so let's see. Based on my co-pilot, Mr. Good Old Black Knight, our QNH is 1018. 10-18. No? What am I doing wrong? Oh, no, that's okay. The temperature was 16 degrees C. And the wind was 0.207 knots. 0.2007 knots. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. And let's look at our decision height on the ILS here. It's going to be 528 feet. Good to go. So the VLS is 130. We're landing at 135. And flap full configuration. Good to go. Alright, so that is entered for our arrival information. Alright, and remember the QNH is 1018 before. Alright, that's in. Alright, so where we're going to come, we're going to go to FFM, go to RID, come back down and join the localizer. At, let's see, we're joining it at about 1,500 feet, 4 or 5 miles out. Okay, we can do that. We got this. Yeah, XNVAR is definitely heavy on the frames. It will kill your sim and bring it to the knees, man. It is terrible. Just to get might be too slow. John, the GTX 1050 3GB sits between the lowly 2GB GTX 1050 and the higher end 4GB 1050 Ti. Bring in a faster base clock but lower memory bandwidth. Price isn't set yet. Interesting. We need to see that. Check that out. Coming out in early June. Alright, so that's not too far away. Yeah, graphics card makes a big difference. Definitely does. If I want nice orthos and custom buildings for almost the whole UK, I should check out the Mesh XP British Isles. Okay. The Mesh XP British Isles. Never heard that before. Let me write that down. I'm going to check that out. Now, I don't use any extra meshes on my scene with the ortho, because the ortho already is just, you know, good enough, but I'll check that out. Mesh XP British Isles. Perfect. Hey, John. Be completely, totally responsible, man. Trust me. Nobody's going to know. Just one day, just close your eyes, put in that credit card number, and just swipe away and get that card. Definitely. It's all you need to get back into the game. Is a card. Aaron, the landing should be in about 30 minutes or less. We should be descending shortly. Let's see, Aaron. Let me take a look and see how far are we away. Frames are killing me right now. Yeah, we're going to be descending here in 3 minutes. So we should be underground about 20 minutes, Aaron. Yeah, about 20 minutes we will be landing, Aaron. I know it's late by you. It's probably morning coming up. Thank you so much for showing up and hanging out with us. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. So you're saying Mesh XP British Isles is payware? Okay. No problem. I'll take a look at it. Of course. John, you found a whole bunch of people to encourage your bad spending habits. Absolutely. Look, man, it's not a bad spending habit. You know, it's not like you're buying an add-on every week. It's one card, you know. The return in joy that you're going to get from just having this card that you can come home and relax. You could be out spending that money playing golf or drinking or something. You spend $100-something for a card, and you have that card for 3 years or 4 years, giving you a return on your investment. So it's not bad, man. Go ahead, do it, do it, do it. T-Mobile had a massive data breach? Are you serious? Uh-oh. I gotta check into that. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I actually like T-Mobile too. I don't want to have to be forced to change to AT&T or something. Something is killing my frames. We are over the German countryside. And I think is perhaps what is a hill over here. Something's killing my frames. It's all good. All right, let's reset our MCP altitudes down to 24,000 feet and start our initial descent here. And start on the way down. Here we go. Alright, so we are within 60 miles of the airport. Actually, the airport is 40 miles out. Okay. And we are heading down, and we are on profile, and we're good to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're just about to begin our descent, and I will be turning on the seatbelt signs shortly. So please return to your seats as soon as you can. Thank you.
A T-Mobile web domain left millions of customers' account information, including their names, address, sometimes tax identification numbers, unprotected for anyone to access. Are you kidding? From The Verge. gotta be kidding me. Don't let me sue T-Mobile, man. I can't have my millions that I have in the bank exposed. So T-Mobile better be careful. But but yeah, that's not good. The company that I work for, their security restrictions are so ridiculous. Sometimes I just get upset with the amount of things we have to go through to access information. But you know, when things like this happen, I can understand why they are like that. Wow, that is just not right. Not right at all. Oh, look at the clouds clear up. That looks good. Wish Xenvire would just clean up all this stuff. Nice, nice, nicey nice. It says that it was found through a bug bounty, but there's no evidence that any info was leaked. Yeah, okay. Person who reported the bug, they get what they need to get and then report it afterwards. You use T-Mobile too, John? Yeah. I've been with T-Mobile now for like 6 or 7 years, man. I've been here for a long time. I got multiple phones with them. Wow. All right, let's keep the descent going here. Bring this all the way down to 10,000. Can come back on the range on this one here. As a matter of fact, we can take a look at it. Alright, 10,000 put us there, and circle back, come around, so we should be alright. What's the touchdown altitude? 328 feet is the touchdown zone, so we're at 300 feet, 528 feet is the decision height. Okay, 328 feet. Alright, we are above the profile. Let's put some speed brakes out, slow this airplane down a little bit. Let's do that. Here comes the speed brakes. Nice. And speed brakes to half. Alright, so speed's coming down. Let's do the speed brakes maximum. And speed brakes full. Perfect. Our descent rate is kind of fast here. I think this screwed me up. This approach screwed me up because here's the airport. We are high. Yep, here's the airport right there. We're gonna go circle back around and come and land on this runway right here. This runway. So that's the airport right there. So we are actually high. We might have to go far out and extend out to achieve the altitude that we're looking for. Yeah, the VNAV on this screwed me up. Maybe the approach I chose. It's all good. We shall make it. We should have been lower already. This is beautiful though. And ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, if you're looking out your window and you see an airport passing by, that is the actual airport we're going to be landing. Not to worry, we have this under control. Don't try this at home. Go. That's our runway. Ah, beautiful. All right, let's pay attention and get this bird on the ground properly. Bring us all the way back to 3,000 feet. Here's our turn. Oh, look at it. Wow. That is nice. We're coming in like a fighter jet. That is pretty. I don't care what anybody says. Take some screenshot of that. This can't be a legal approach. But I'm enjoying the hell out of this right there. Wow. Look at that. That's gotta be it. That's a screenshot. We are on the fighter jet 1 approach. So I'm gonna extend my downwind, go to heading mode, and kill all this altitude that I have to kill. That's exactly what I'm gonna do before I rejoin the approach here and join it at 4,000 feet. Yeah, let's level at 4. Good. Yeah, we're gonna save this. That ortho is looking pretty, man. That is nice. Nice approach. Okay. So what we're gonna do a heading mode and then vector back here. Okay, not a problem. Let's go to heading. And go downwind off the runway to heading 240. Perfect. And we get our descent going down, get our altitude down, and we're going to be good to go. Nice. And we need to bring this back to 250 knots. So we're going to manage this descent properly. Here's Frankfurt, so we're going to go downwind and come back around and land there. Nice. We can handle that, I say. First officer, Phil, you're going on to Frankfurt on Lufthansa 747-800. Wow, -8, less than a month. Nice, man. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You haven't been to Germany in 2 years. Hear you, man. Okay, speed brakes is out. Descent is coming on good. Speed's good. Hey, what happened to my Kavuk? My Cav OK? I have lots of haze here. And frames are dying. Let's bring the speed back to 200. 220. You can look on the charts actually and see that we are going downwind. Look at that. Here's a chart, here's the airplane. We're going to go downwind and come back. Nice. So it is being reflected nicely. Hazy though. Hazy. Alright, speed's coming back nicely. And then let's arm the landing system there. Good. We're going to go back to DF510 or DF523, where we want to go. ROBSA, Robsa is at 4,000 feet. So we can do a direct to Robsa. Where are you? Yeah, we still got to go out some more, then we'll do a direct to and come back out. Not a problem. That's going to be DF 654, yeah. Alright, we're still below the glide, so we got to go out some more, extend the downwind. Alright, speed brakes can come back in and actually arm those. We're going to do auto brake 1 on this landing because we're like that. We should have turned the seatbelt sign already. And we can turn on the retractable lights. Good to go. And bring it back to 200 knots. Alright, we are now 1,000 feet above where we need to be, and we'll turn back around and come back to the runway. Let's see, that's DF 510, 518, 520. DF 563, or 654. Alright, break out of the haze here. Nice. Come on, First Officer Phil, like that stream, man. Alright, QNH was 10 what? 1018. There we go, that's set. Alright, let's slow it down to 180. And go flaps 1. Slats are coming out, good. Alright, let's spin it back around. And as a matter of fact, go direct to there. And insert that. Back to nav mode. Spin this plane back around. And we're going to remain at 4,000 feet. And we're close here. Got to improve the ortho out here. This is the better ortho line. Here's the airport. Good to go. I am sure I wouldn't have been given vectors this way to get back to the runway, but hey, we'll make it happen. Alright, perfect. So we're going to intercept at 520. We can actually go to heading on this, actually. go heading mode here. Alright. That's good. And we're about 25 miles outside of the airport. We should be picking up the localizer soon. There we go. If not, we're going to have to do a visual landing on this, but hey. Frankfurt approach. Alright, we're good. Engines are screaming. We're not going to be able to see the airport in the haze, so we're just going to have to follow our nav screen here. And here's the extended center line for the runway. Should pick it up about, yeah. We went a little bit too far out, but that's fine. Not picking up a localizer though, that's the funny thing. No localizer, no glide slope. So we're just going to have to direct it in a manual to take over if anything. We shall make it work. So we're at 20 miles from 20-something miles from runway threshold. We went far out. Alright, localizer captured. There's a localizer right there. And so let's arm the localizer. Perfect. It's armed. And we can reduce the range on this. We could barely see our airport. Good to go. And as we storm over the German countryside, like real low. There we go. EDDF320. Let's do one more. Yeah, still no movement on the loc. Yeah, we went far out here. We're about 15 miles out now. Coming up on 15 out. And then we got an extended center line coming all the way out here. So we should pick up the localizer shortly. Alright, good. We are set up as we storm over some unknown German city. There we are. There we go. Perfect. And here's the localizer coming in. And here's the glide slope. So we can go to our approach mode. That's set. And we'll capture all of this. Nicely done. Alright. Localizer, glide slope, both are going to be intercepted. And we can get this bird in. Yeah, that was an extended tour of the German countryside, so hey. QFE is good. Let's go to perf, activate approach mode. Confirm 130, so we're landing at 135. Let's bring the speed back. And let's go gear down.
Cabin crew, please prepare cabin for landing. Please prepare cabin for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our
3.
final approach. I'd like to thank all of you for flying with us today. We appreciate the business and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Here comes the flaps. Alright. Lights on. Full. Cabin's been notified. We are landing. Speed's coming back. Nice. 9 miles out. We are good. And we are on the ILS. Let's bring up the ground charts here. And we'll see where we're going to get off and taxiing over to the gate. Perfect. And let's do flap full. Oh, I didn't do ortho around, well, good ortho around Frankfurt. I got to go back and do that. All right, no problem. We'll do that later on. Let's just concentrate on landing this thing. A little high on the glide, but that's fine. Speed's coming back nice. Currently 7 miles out, and we should get to full config speed here in a sec. Good. Alright, ground spoilers arm, seatbelt sign, landing light, auto brake. We are going to land. Mike, Aviation, welcome aboard, man. Long time no see. Came in just in time. I'm going to be landing this birding Frankfurt here. Alright, flap full, signs on, spoilers arm, landing gear on. We are landing. Full. 3 greens. Good to go. We have a long runway, so we don't have to rush it here. Alright, my airplane. Just got hazy in here for us all of a sudden. Where's my Cav-OK, man? Next time, once you activate the approach mode, all you have to do is push the speed bug button, then it will automatically go down to approach speed. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Thanks. You just taught me something. Ishtar Saint. So once you push the activate button, just push the speed knob and that will go down to the approach speed. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
1,000.
Alright, we got a little 4-knot crosswind from the left. It's fine. Alright, 2 whites, 2 reds. That's good. We're on profile. That's good.
Terrain. Terrain.
Approaching 07 right.
100 above. Minimum.
Landing.
500.
Think rate. Think rate.
That's a long approach. Alright, remember it's a long runway, so we don't have to rush this landing. We're way high above the numbers there, but hey, it's fine. Where's my call out?
Long landing. Long landing. 1,000 feet remaining.
Get the nose down quick. Slow it down. Reversers out. Auto brakes kicking in. We could have held the nose up longer, but hey. Alright, we're using all the runway here today. Alright, manual braking. Slow it down. 60 knots. Good. Fine. And we'll exit left up here.
3,000 remaining.
Yeah, we used all the entire runway on that. I was getting nervous here for a little bit. Alright, we're going to exit left here. Okay. Good. Let's get off this runway. Alright. Stop the clock. Let's get off here. Ah, welcome to Frankfurt. APU master. And let's taxi straight over all the way to our gate and final gate over to our right there. And start the APU. Good to go. Woo! And let it roll out. Alright, bring up the flaps. Stow the brakes. And the ground spoilers. And taxi over. Turn off the terrain radar. Lights can come on, leave on the taxi lights to normal. And turn off the strobe lights. Wow. Alright, John. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching the landing. I appreciate it. Thanks for ourselves to Phil. Nice landing. Aaron, thank you very much for joining me on this. And this approach and landing. I appreciate it. Good to go. Mike Aviation. You guys are good to me. I actually got nervous on that landing. I don't know why. We're going to find a stand somewhere off to the right here. I know EasyJet doesn't get a gate.
Approaching 2.
Let's see. We'll cross the runway. We're good. We're just going to pull up one of the terminals here, or it's not good. Nice. Alright, and do we need brake fan? Let's turn it on just in case. Oh, thank you very much, Black Knight. The missed warning. You missed that one. No, it's all good, man. You made it more challenging for me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Later, John. Thanks. Next time I'll look up my own ATIS, but no, I'm kidding. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Love this airport. It's killer in frames, but hey. This airport is in a frame hog. Alright, welcome to Frankfurt Airport. There the bus is waiting for you guys. We're gonna go off to our right here and park down here. And find a gate to pull into. As a matter of fact, we missed a gate right over here. Let's do this gate. We're gonna pull up in this gate here. Screw it. Turn off that. We're good. And get the auto gate on this and use it. B46. Perfect. We're going to park up front like we are Lufthansa. Go. Straighten them up and pull into the auto gate here. Alright, so lights are off, that's good. Strobe is off, beacon is on for now. And it recognizes the A320. That is good. Let's go up a little bit more. Yep, we are good. All right, perfect. And APU is available. Kill engine 1, kill engine 2. Let the engine spool down. Here comes the jet bridge. Jet bridge is coming. Aaron, you want me to fly the A380? We don't have a good one in the X-plane yet. Turn off the beacon light. That's good. Turn off the seatbelt sign. And AP is available. And we can turn off the fuel pumps. And turn on the bleed. Good to go from the APU. And here we are. Welcome, welcome to Frankfurt, guys. Which is a beautifully done airport. Very busy, filled with planes. And this is Aerosoft's Frankfurt. Look at that. It's just all spread out in all sorts of ways. Nice. Woo! I can live with this one. Good. A350, when the update comes up for the flat factor A350 that has SIDS and stars, I'll get it and I'll fly it for you, Aaron. I promise you. We'll definitely get that. Definitely. Let's just watch one replay of the landing. And then we'll jump into the let's see, view from the tower. Yeah, we're at the wrong tower here. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me grab this call here real quick. I'll be right back with you.